right, this is a tour through the Las Vegas, Nevada airport, and you're probably wanting to go ahead and get to the Strip, the Las Vegas Strip, so you can play games and get to your hotel or whatnot. But first, you need to get through the airport first. So navigating through it is essential. Now, during this tour, I'm going to show you how to get to the car rental area. Well, the beginnings of getting to the car rental area. You can read the signage and make your way through it. But coming through the airport, you'll see, like right away, that there are slot machines on top of slot machines, which means you might as well try to play something. It's quite convenient. You don't have to wait until you get to your hotel room or your hotel in order to start making a lot of money. Of course, that's what you're going to do when you go to Las Vegas, right? Everyone makes a lot of money. I could be right. Okay, so you can see that there are some slot machines. Look, this looks like the Wheel of Fortune slot machine right here. Fun to play, but I'm going to navigate through it. At this current hour, it is late or either early in the morning, whichever you like. You like your glass half full or half empty, you decide. So there's not a lot of people on the slot machines. So if you need to go ahead and start making your money right away, you can go ahead and sit down. Now, I'm kind of intrigued by all of these slot machines, and that's why I'm spending so much time on this, but I'm getting back to the airport. As you can see, there is signage right there. It says ground trans, which means ground transportation as well as bag claim. If you saw the baggage claim right underneath that, you just follow the signs and you go down, and along the way to get to the baggage claim as well as ground transportation, you'll see a lot of restaurants, people just eating and enjoying their time. And there is something familiar like a Burger King and a Sammy's wood fire pizza. A lot of options to have if you're hungry right when you get off the flight. You don't have to wait until you get to the hotel. You can go ahead and play some slots and get to eating. All right. So we're just going to cruise on through, and you can see that there is a gift shop to the left right here. Or I said left right here. I should have said to the left here. That would have made more sense, right? Or less confusing. But either way, there are gift shops along the way, so you can pick up souvenirs like I love Las Vegas. If you love it. If you don't, you can still buy the t-shirt. And a lot of stores, people waiting to get, I think they're waiting to get breakfast. I don't know. Is that McDonald's? I'm not sure. But they're waiting, and when you're going through the airport, you'll see that there are escalators. I mean, they look like escalators, but they don't escalate. They actually go forward. I'm not exactly sure what you call these escalator-looking things, but I got on one, and they're quite convenient, especially after you've flown a long flight. You can just jump on one of these and not have to walk because it'll take you to the end of the walkway. And then you have to start using your legs. But it is what it is. So I'm going through the Las Vegas airport. As you see, it has nice decor on the right, on the left. And what does this say right here? Fast, convenient valet parking on level 2. So you can valet park at the airport. I'm not sure why you would do that, but they have it for those who have figured out why they would. Anyway, if you look to the right, there it looks like a jewelry store, so you can go ahead and get blinged up before you get on the strip, looking like a baller, I guess. So I'm just going to make my way through here, and if you look at the signage at the top, there is directions on where to go, and there is another Hudson convenience store. I don't know why they have so many Hudson convenience stores. Maybe they need like a 7-Eleven or something to mix it up. So we're going through, and if you look to the right, right there, all right, there is a smoking section for casino players, for slot players. You can actually go in and smoke like a chimney and play, and no one will bother you because it has its own air circulation system, which prevents the smoke from, I don't know, I tried to come up with a word, couldn't come up with anything, from leaking everywhere else inside of the airport. If you look to the top right there, it shows you where to get to baggage claim and ground transportation, as well as get to other gates in the airport. All right, so it's important that you not just gaze at the slot machines, but you also you also look at the signage so you know where you're going, so you can actually get to the real strip and not have to play the slot machines at the airport. Although, if all you want to do is play the slot machines at the airport, well, look, there is baggage claim and ground transportation. So if you need ground transportation, you're going to make a right here, and it takes you, look at the signage. It says, "Welcome to Las Vegas," or Las Vegas, whatever you want to call it. So that's how you get through there. You go down and you go through the Las Vegas welcome sign. But I'm actually going a different direction. So I just turned around and I am going to look at where ground transportation baggage claim is, because I need to pick up my bags. So I'm looking up at the top and it shows where baggage claim is. And it says there is a transit to Terminal 1. So I'm not in Terminal 1 right now, but I can go ahead and take the transit or the train and it will get me to Terminal 1. So this all can be very confusing, so it's important that you look at the signs above your head so you know where you're going. So there's a train, each going different directions right there. And if you look at the signage right there, it says transit to baggage claim. The blue line will take you to baggage claim, so it says right there. But depending on where you were, it may take you to somewhere else. So it is highly important that you read where the signage is directing you, so you know which train to get on, which direction you need to go on, and where to be. So this one says to gates A, B, and C. So if you get on there, it will take you to those gates or that you need to go to, or wherever. So the blue line. So I'm just waiting on this. It says ground transportation. So it's a train. So because I'm at this terminal right here, I'll have to take the train to get to the terminal for ground transportation, which will give me a ride to the Strip, Las Vegas Strip, very popular area, or wherever I need to go. You take the ground transportation, unless, I don't know, someone's picking me up and I wouldn't have to go through all of that. So I'm waiting on the train door to open. Now the trains here are quite nice. They look like a subway in New York, except for they're clean, very clean, and less seatings. Okay, very wide to accommodate a lot of people. Right here it says final stop. So I'm on there and it says final stop. And because that's the final stop, I think perhaps I am on the wrong train. So I have to make my way another direction. So it can be quite confusing. Okay, so it's important that you read the sign. If it says final stop, it may be ready to go to the next direction. Or maybe I just need to go downstairs from where I'm at. All right, so I'm going to read the signage and I'm going to go to where it says baggage claim, grounds and transportation down, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's how you navigate through the Las Vegas airport. I hope this was helpful. Maybe it wasn't, but thanks a lot for watching.